We were last week? Yeah, same. It was pretty hazy down here for a few days, and now it's cleared back up a little bit, so hopefully it's not too bad for you. Sky was orange last Wednesday? Damn. It wasn't nearly that bad here. That's crazy. I have to be honest, it's been so long since we played this that I honestly don't remember what we were doing. we're Tanamura. That's good enough. We're just doing Tanamura things. It look apocalyptical. I bet it did, dude. Like, that shit's crazy whenever the sky just turns colors that it's not supposed to be. This looks like the world's ending. Hey, Megan. You left your fan on? You should be sorry. How dare you? How dare you leave your fan on, Megan? How irresponsible of you. I can't believe... I expected more out of you. The minimum fare is 710. Let's go to the docks. I've also never been to the golf course. We should go to the golf course at some point. If I remember correctly, this may be one of the more annoying fights from this game. If this is the one that I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure it is. Oh shit, hold on. Sorry, well, I can't pause mid-cutscene. I gotta check something real quick. Wait, what the hell? That's not what I was expecting. That's very strange. Suddenly my capture card is like missing some properties? Hold on a second. Guess you got affected quite a bit by it? By the fan? Yeah, I was incredibly affected by the fan. You blew all the damn smoke down here. It's so stupid, too. I don't want to get too much into politics, but the fact that, like, when we have forest fires in California, Canada sends firefighters to help us, but when Canada has forest fires, our politicians want to blame Canada and write legislation to... I don't even know what they're doing. Some stupid shit. Slapping more tariffs on them for not controlling their wildfires. How dare you? How dare you not control your wildfires and leave your fan on? God, it's so fucking stupid. It makes me so mad. American politicians are like the dumbest politicians in the world. No, but seriously, where did my options go? Hold on. Game gonna disappear for a second. Activate. Why is this happening? Maybe this was a new OBS update? I just downloaded an update like right before I started streaming and maybe it got rid of it. What pisses me off is they aren't even acknowledging the fact that one of our firefighters that came to help them lost his life. American politicians don't care. If it doesn't affect their income, they don't give a shit. They don't think. They absolutely don't think. It's so fucking frustrating. Yeah, this is weird. I used to have 3, like, video tabs that I could change the settings for the capture card, and now one of them is just completely gone. And I don't know why. And now I don't... Damn. That is not great. I used to rely on this properties thing to tell if settings were correct, but now I don't have it anymore. This may screw up the stream video for a second, but that's okay. I just want to look at something real quick. Sorry, guys. I should have noticed this before I started streaming, but... But unfortunately, I did not. Okay. Well, I guess that's fine. Let me check. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I'll just live with it. I guess it's fine. I'm gonna have to do some research into that after the stream to figure out why that disappeared, but... Yeah, there used to be a setting in there that I relied on that I would check to make sure everything was correct, and now the setting is just completely gone, so that's cool. I'm here to place you under protection. Okay, and you really think you can keep me safe? Only if you keep your part of the bargain. You give me the dirt on what the Ueno Seiwa's been doing behind the scenes, and I'll make sure you stay out of harm's way. Then, that's a deal. I'll talk. God, his haircut is miserable. It's like this. Me and Ihara were ordered to go make a scene at Club Elnard. Elnard is such a terrible name for a club. It looks like it's a word spelled backwards, but it's not. Dranla. It doesn't make sense forward or backwards. Oh god, now my stream's sinking too. Holy shit, dude. We are just besieged by technical problems tonight. Why? I don't know. Nobody said. Katsuragi just told us to stir shit up, so we followed his orders. But then that prick showed up. Akiyama from Sky Finance? Yeah, Akiyama. He fucked up the entire gameplay plan. I don't remember nothing after he busted that bottle over my head. Next thing I knew, I was in the Champion District. Ihara must have carried me over. Woke up surrounded by garbage bins. No sign of Ihara anywhere. Why the Champion District? The two of us get shit-faced there a lot. That, and it's close to Elnard. Ihara must have been freaking out. I bet someone was chasing him if he ditched me like that. So I started looking for him so I could find out what happened and figure out our next move. I had no idea what a shitstorm this whole thing had become. Anyway, I've been walking around Kamurocho for a while when I found him. His body, anyway. I practically puked when I saw that. I couldn't even process what was going on, you know? All I knew was I was scared shitless, so I ran as far as I could. I ended up at Ueno Seiwa headquarters, but I barely remember how I got there. Found an empty room there to chill the fuck out. Thought I'd catch my breath and try to digest all the shit that just went down. That's when I heard Katsuragi. He was in the next room talking to somebody on the phone. What did he say? Can't say I heard everything. He was in another room and he'd already been talking a while. But it sounded like he was talking to the cops. The word police came up a lot. But it's what he said next that freaked me out. He said, Ihara's dead, just as planned. We'll get rid of Mishima as soon as we find him. I got the fuck out right then and there, thankfully before anybody saw me. I've been keeping it low pro ever since. The hell is low pro?
分かった。とりあえず俺のアジトまで来い。警察で保護の体制が整うまでの間、そこでしばらく
And he's dead.
What you say?
あんたは杉内さん。
You're one surprise after the next, kid. Getting this close to the truth and all by yourself, I'm damn near impressed. You don't seem too fazed by all this. Let's just say I had a feeling you'd show up. Huh, so you baited organized crime to see if you could lure out the traitor? Something like that. And you're not surprised to see it's me. Not really. Though I can't say I wanted it this way. How'd you know it was me? A gambler's dumb luck? A detective's hunch? Sugiyuchi-san, a good hunch comes from keen observation. Didn't you learn that back at the academy? Must have slipped my mind. So, what tipped you off? I've known you were no ordinary cop for a while now. It's your fancy shoes. They always look brand new. Not exactly practical for a homicide cop working murder scenes. A normal cop buys cheap shoes and wears them into the ground. The watch, too. It's way too expensive for a detective's salary. It's so high-end, I doubt your average person's even heard of the brand. And if they did, their heads would explode at the price tag. Well, don't you have it all, instincts and a sharp eye. Please, Sugiyuchi-san, you really think it was all me? Huh? You haven't exactly been subtle. The rescue you staged when I met up with Katsuragi, sending Chief Hisai ahead to Homeland? It almost feels like you've been wanting me to catch on. What are you talking about? You've been working with Katsuragi for the last 25 years. But now you've grown tired of your little partnership, haven't you? I paid a visit to Archive Room 13. I saw the report on the Ueno Seiwa hit. What? You and my dad were both assigned to that case. Only the two of you could have covered up something as big as Katsuragi butchering 18 of his own people, and I know it wasn't him. You were ordered by someone up top to alter the facts, weren't you? All to protect your good friend Katsuragi. Tell me I'm wrong. You shut your goddamn mouth. You don't know the first fucking thing about that case, or about me.
そこまでだ。
これは
ここまでだ、杉内。お前が上の清和会の桂木と内通していたことは割れている。無駄な抵抗はやめて、おとなしく投降しろ。
くそ。
杉内さん、もう終わりにしましょう。
やっぱりお前ら何にも分かっちゃいねえよ。
杉内さん。
てめえらごときがな、俺の正体知ったとこで結局何にもできやしねえんだ。じゃあ
動くな。
撃てんのかよ、須藤さんよ。ここで撃ったらあんた終わりだ。日本の警察ってのはな、撃てねえんだよ。そうだろ。
一課長、何してるんですか。命令を。
これが警察って組織がひしこいて守ってる正義ってやつだ。お前にも分かったか。じゃあな。
俺は撃てるぜ。
谷村。
法律がどうこうって問題じゃね 要はこれが俺の警察官としての正義だ。
谷村、お前やっぱり見込みがある男だぜ。現場で30年近くデカやってる俺が言ってんだ。間違いねえよ。
それはありがたいね。
分かった。それじゃあお前の正義ってやつがどこまで本気なのか味わわしてもらおうか。
待て。杉内。
No, I don't remember if this is the fight that I thought it was or not. It still feels like it, but I'm not sure. Should have known he'd have a speedboat available. It's parked right next door to take off in. Did you guys do your camping trip? I can't remember exactly when you said it was. I thought you said it was the end of July that you guys were gonna go like camping. Oh shit, I forgot this was a thing. We can shoot with triangle, quick attack with square, and then turn. Oh, that's next week. Okay, nice. Bang, bang, bang. Am I winning? Can I just shoot for forever and keep him from shooting me? What happened? What did I hit? Hey, can you go? Leave on Monday, come back the following Monday? Nice! That's exciting. Can I just do this forever? What's the quick attack? Oh, I can slam into him! That's gonna make this go much faster. And slam. You guys excited? I completely forgot that there was a boat chase section in this game. Oh shit. Fuck that up. It's a good thing Tanamura just has infinite bullets. Looking forward to taking a break? Nice. It's probably going to be nice to take some time off of work, right? I almost missed. Wow. That was so easy. This last week and next couple of weeks are like a meat grinder for me and Nymeria. We had family come into town and stay for a week last week, which is why there were no streams. Then Nymeria went out of town on a work trip this week. And she comes back next week, and then at the end of next week, we have more family coming into town and staying for a week. They can't catch a break. Yeah, this is the fight that I thought it was. Yeah, it's been super busy. All of our families from down south, so they only want to come up here during the summer when it's not cold, because none of them can handle a cold winter, even though comparatively here it's not even that cold, but it's much colder than it is down south, so. Was the break from streaming nice? Yes and no. Like, it was nice to take some time off, but I really enjoy streaming. I'm actually a little bit sad when I don't get to stream, so it was nice seeing family and like getting to hang out with them and stuff, but I think I would have liked to still stream some last week. I probably could have, we were hanging out with people like all day, so by the time I got a chance to stream, I was just tired and I just wanted to relax. Yeah, this fight I remember being really annoying. But I don't know if I remember last time that I could parry, so hopefully the parrying... Oh, does he keep his gun for his fight? If he keeps the gun, this is going to be annoying. I just gotta remember to parry. Remember him being really fast. There we go. Yeah, he can still, even though I parried him, he can still, like, start attacking me faster. He can turn around and dodge faster than I can actually attack when I parry. It's so silly. The parry is actually fairly useless against him. And then he just reads buttons on top of it. Let's go get that health item real quick. Yeah, I remember. Oh, I have a full inventory? Oh, I guess I do. Alright, well, we won't worry about it right now then. Yeah, he reads inputs too. He reads inputs like a motherfucker, and he has a stun move. So I honestly think that this is slightly broken because this game was like built to work on 30 FPS, and when it's increased to 60 FPS, a lot of things don't work anymore. One of them being when you have to like button mash like that, it's twice as difficult. You have to press the button super fucking fast, and half the time it doesn't even work. And then on top of it, I think he recovers from his being like parried or whatever much faster than he would have normally. And he attacks faster too, which makes it even more difficult. See, he's able to... Yeah, it's so silly. And I was button mashing there and I still failed it. Literally waits until I let go of the parry button to attack. Yeah, I'm gonna do my best not to get frustrated with this, but this is really fucking stupid. Like, this fight feels terrible on the remastered version. Like, it just doesn't work. You just have to have a lot of healing items, because it just doesn't feel like there's any other way to get through this. Yeah, you can't press the button fast enough to escape his grab. It's so ridiculous. And I can't stop my combo and start parrying soon enough to actually parry the first attack of his riposte combo. It's kind of silly how, like, broken it is. I gotta use a healing item before I get my ass kicked. What the hell was that? I've never done that before. I don't even know how I did that. How did I just shoot a gun in the air like it was nothing? Really? Can you turn the camera so I can actually see what the fuck is going on? Yeah, this is just impossible to get out of. He wouldn't be so bad if he didn't have the stun attack. Like, that's honestly one of the worst parts of it. And please, just let me parry when he attacks back. Like, I know it's coming. I'm literally pressing parry and nothing's happening. So what's new? How's everybody doing? I'm just getting my ass kicked by this stupid fight. There we go! We finally got to land a fucking combo on his ass. Jesus! What a ridiculously stupid fight. Oh, how does he immediately dodge? Yeah, and then he has the counter attack that's faster than the end of your combo. So if you try to hit him with it, he just counters faster than you can attack. It's really badly done. I actually escaped a throw. It's a miracle. And then I don't escape the throw. Somebody talk to me about anything other than this fight. Somebody talk about any subject other than this stupid fucking fight. And how bad it is. I sure as shit can't come up with anything right now other than I'm getting my ass kicked. Hey, oh, he blocked it. I thought because I was behind him it would have worked. Hello, good night. Ay, ay, ay. Just let this be over with. It's not as bad as I remember it being, though, which is nice. Actually feel like I'm doing sort of okay. I think last time I didn't use my parry nearly enough, which made it nigh impossible. He's almost done for, though. Let's use one more health item just to be safe. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that was the fight that I was thinking of, and it's still annoying, but as long as you have plenty of health items, it's no big deal. I think I died to this guy probably like 10 times on my first playthrough and just got incredibly frustrated because the fight is just broken in the remastered version.
25年前俺の親父を荒川に捨てたのは誰なんだおい言え
今さら何度も言わせんな俺だどうした撃たねえのか
なんでだよなんであんたなんだよなんで
Tell me before I cry.
警察官が警察官を殺さなきゃならねえんだよ
だから
Sucks. I kind of like Tanamura as a character, but he's another one of those characters that just never makes a comeback.
俺はなそもそも
Guess he wasn't interesting enough to keep around. But honestly,
俺はな
for me, he's a better character than the throwaway character that we get from Yakuza 5. But they don't bring either of them back. They don't bring Tanamura back, and they don't bring the Yakuza 5 character back either, so... Just seemed like they just needed an extra protagonist to throw into the story so that they could have 4 protagonists in this game and 5 protagonists in Yakuza 5. They kept having to invent guys and then just throw them away when they were done with them. I don't want to play with you anymore. In the trash you go.
それが俺だ
あんたがヤクザ
そうだ
じゃあ25年前の上野義治襲撃事件の真犯人が桂木だということを俺の親父が知ってしまったからあんたは親父を殺したのか
そんな簡単な話じゃねえそんな簡単な話じゃねえんだよ
Now we finally get to see the truth behind the hit. After Saejima shot everyone. Everyone's perfectly fine. Saejima didn't kill anybody.
なんだこりゃゴム弾ですよ死ぬほどじゃないですが威力は相当なもんだったでしょう
桂木お前何言って
桂木
てめえ何して。
So Saejima literally spent all that time in prison for not having killed anyone. It was Katsuragi the whole time.
兄弟終わったのか。
ああ、俺もちゃんと入院しねえとな。死なねえ程度に打ってくれ。
分かった。これでお前が退院したら若頭か。
親父の方がくたばらなきゃな。大丈夫だ。しばらくしたら目を覚ますだろう。あとは頼んだぜ。
以上が冴島大河による上野義治襲撃事件の顛末です。
なるほど。ご苦労だったな。
いえ、これが自分の仕事ですから。
ほう。嘘の報告書を書くことが金。
何のことでしょうか。
無理がありすぎるよ、杉内君。この程度の報告書で私の目をごまかせるとでも思ったのかね。あの狭い店内、犯人の冴島が20人もの組員とやり合うにはかなり無茶な乱闘になったはずだ。当然冴島も抵抗を受けただろう。それなのに死んだ18人は皆全て正確に頭を撃ち抜かれている。この冴島という男はよほど射撃に手慣れた鉄砲玉だったんだろうね。さらに検視の報告を見ると面白いことがわかる。事件当日、組員たちは防弾チョッキを身につけていなかった。不用心にもね。そして頭を撃ち抜かれた組員たちは全員体にゴム弾を被弾したような傷があった。君も知ってるだろう。警察がボート鎮圧用に試験開発した特殊な弾丸だ。まだ実験段階ではあるが、相手を気絶させる程度の威力は十分にある。だが犯人はどうして警察関係者しか知らないはずのゴム弾を入手できたのかな。そもそも致命傷を与えることができないゴム弾で一度相手を気絶させ、その上でわざわざ実弾を使って殺害したりするものだろうか。いや、もしそうだとしたら不思議な犯人だね。そして上野義治以外に唯一生き残った桂木という男だけはなぜか肩に実弾を受けている。正確に標的の頭を撃ち抜く腕を持った犯人が桂木の時だけ狙いを外したんだろうか。
宗像部長。
杉内君、この事件、私の推測では桂木という男が仕組んだことだったのではないかと思う。どうかね。冴島大河は桂木に利用されただけだ。このことに有能な君が思い至らなかったとはとても思えないのだがね。
それは
杉内君、 一つ君に頼みがある。
頼み？
私に桂木勲を引き合わせなさい。そうすれば今回のこの事件、君の報告書通りの結末にするがどうだね。
Everybody was crooked. They all knew Saejima didn't kill anybody, and they still let his ass go to jail for 20 years.
中田、ひょっとして今の警視庁副総監の？
ああ、俺らのバックにはあの宗像副総監がいる。これでお前も分かっただろう。敵は果てしなく強大な存在だ。はあ、これで楽になった。30年だ。30年も偽りの自分を演じてきたんだ。誰にも話せず、誰にも理解されずにな。この苦しみがお前に理解できるか？
あんた、
俺は一体何がしたかったのか。25年前のあの日、宗像を葛城に引き合わせたあの日から、俺は警察と極道両方の犬になっちまった。本当の自分の目的なんてもうすっかり忘れちまったよ。お前はいいな、デカとして生きられて。
え？
偽りとはいえ30年もデカやってると、それなりに人に感謝されたり喜ばれたりすることもあった。俺はその度に悩み苦しんだ。果たして俺は何がしたいんだろうってな。事件を解決するや人から感謝される、そんなにゃ頭じゃダメだと分かっていても心の奥底では嬉しいという感情を覚えちまう。俺もさ、お前みたいに悩んで苦しんで走って力いっぱいデカやってみたかったな。
杉内さん、
逮捕しろよ。お前は自分の力で父親の敵捕まえたんだ。
I like how the rest of the police were on top of us like 10 minutes ago. And now that we took
教え
boats
てくれ。
to like another wharf area,
宗像
they
の目
just
的
they
って
just
の
gave
は
up. They don't give a shit anymore.
宗像はあんたや桂木
Not
を
even
使って
trying to get over here.
何をしようとしているんだ？
お前の目的は俺を捕まえることだろう。それは達成できたんだ。これ以上は知らない方がいい。
ダメなんだよ。それじゃダメだって親父が言ってる気がするんだ。まだ事件は終わってない。だから俺は宗像を捕まえる。
それを知ったら日本の警察すべてを敵に回すぞ。それでもいいのか？
親父の死の真相を知るために刑事になった時から覚悟はできてる。
そうか。
what you say.
杉内さん
One cop showed up to shoot him and leave.
しっかりしろ
谷村、
何ですか
俺だけじゃないんだ。裏切り者は。
裏切り者
Everyone's a traitor. Everyone's a secret Yakuza.
杉内さん
これで
I think the twist of Tanamura's story is he's gonna find out he was secretly Yakuza all along, and he didn't even know it.
楽になれる。ありがとう。な。
杉内さん目を開けろ杉内
Yeah, just shake
杉
him.
内
That'll keep him from dying. Cure to a bullet wound to the chest, shake them really hard. The bullet falls out and then they just heal. Miraculously.
Soか。杉内が死んだか。
ええ。命令通り始末しました。ええ。二人ともです。
All the cops are traitors!
これから谷村の身の回りの事実を知る人間を始末します。
This guy looks so unassuming, too. He just looked like a nice old grandpa. Secretly a bad guy.
あんたマーちゃんに何をするつもりだ
Bad guy grandpa. Grandpa bad guy? Part 3 complete! So we got part 4 and then the finale, I think, and then we're done with Yakuza 4. Yeah, let's save. So, who's our protagonist going to be for part 4? Any guesses? Oh, never mind. Spoiler alert. It's right there on the screen. Reunion. Genova. Kiryu. Reunion. Holy shit, that's bright. Who's this? Is someone else washing up on the shores of Okinawa? Right across from Morning Glory? Who could it possibly be? It's Hamazaki! I've never heard of this man. Kazuma Kiryu, you say? I've never met this man in my entire life. You know, all kinds of prisoners just washing up on the shores. Did Haruka ever meet Hamazaki?
Yo, 久しぶりだな。
I don't remember.
Hamazaki.
I guess she does know who he is. When did she meet Hamazaki? I'm gonna have to rewatch my playthrough of Kiwami 3. I don't remember when Haruka met him. But yeah, now Hamazaki is a not so bad guy.
すまねえな。迷惑かけちまって。 あの子は
ああ、はるかか。あいつはあんたのことが嫌いなんだろ
Isn't it obvious? She thinks you're a huge piece of shit.
まあ無理もね。
ところで浜崎、お前脱獄してきたのか？どうして脱獄なんかしたんだ？そんなことをしてもまた罪を重くするだけだ。そうだろ。
And this is why they can't make a Kiwami 4,
冴島という男がここを
because they
訪れた。
retconned the end of Kiwami 3.
その時、お前の
So
名前
that's
を口にしていたんだが、
Hamazaki never went to jail.
話本当か。
So they can't do a Kiwami 4 because Hamazaki wouldn't be in jail for
冴島のやつ
to help Saejima
ちゃんと
break
調
out.
べていたのか。そうか。
やはり知り合いなのか？
ああ。それで冴島はどうした？ちゃんとカムロ町には行けたのか？
ああ、向かった。その後無事にたどり着いたかまではわからないがな。
そうか。そうか。
お前、あの冴島って男とはどういう関係なんだ？
兄弟だ。奴は俺の兄弟分だ。
So interesting that Kiryu and Majima have such like a checkered, storied past.
あんたにどうしても
They know each other so well, but Kiryu has no idea that Majima's sworn brother is Saejima.
俺は兄弟を男にしてやりてえ。だから頼む。
But he knows all about Majima. Just never learned that Majima has a sworn brother. I guess because Saejima was too busy being in jail and Kiryu just never learned about him. So, Hamazaki, what do you want? Well, it's kind of a long story, but Saejima, he's the guy who bumped off Yoshiharu Ueno, chairman of the Ueno Seiwa back in 85. Wait, that's... Yup. You spend enough time in Kamurocho, you're gonna hear the story. Saejima killed 18 men all by himself that day. That's what they say. Anyways, the two of us only just met, both locked up in a private prison a stone's throw away from here. What do you mean, private prison? I mean, the government's not involved. They put the contract in place, yeah, but the private sector's been running the joint since the day they broke ground. They call it Okinawa Penitentiary Number 2. Take it you never heard the name? No, I had no idea a place like that existed in Okinawa. They officially call it a correctional facility, but that's a load of bull. It's a dumping ground for washed-up Yakuza they want to snuff out for good. It was only a few days ago that Saejima got shipped down from whatever shithole they had him in up in Tokyo. Which is when you met. Bingo! And you two planned the jailbreak together? More or less. Though I'm the one who came up with the idea, if I'm being honest. Why'd you pick Saejima as your partner? You saw him, right? Guy's built like a frickin' brick wall. More importantly, I knew what really happened back in 85. The truth. Go on. Back in the day, Saejima was real tight with Majima. Yeah, that Majima. And that Ueno Seiwa hit? The one where Saejima slaughtered those 18 guys? That was originally going to be a two-man job, Saejima and Majima. Majima-san and Saejima were accomplices? Yup. But the day of the attack, Majima never showed. That betrayal is how I convinced Saejima to break out with me. Explains why Saejima was talking about revenge when he was here. It's all bullshit, though. Majima would never have betrayed his brother. They were both set up. By who? Guy named Shibata was heading up a third-tier Tojo family at the time. Problem is, Saejima and I got split up before I got to tell him what really happened. I think I can guess the favor you want. Yeah, you gotta tell him the truth, no matter what. Why is it so important? As it stands, Saejima's gonna try and kill Majima. Not only that, but I really respect him. He doesn't deserve to be living life in the dark, you know? I mean, sure, I only asked him to help me bust out because of how tough he is. But he actually started trusting me during the escape. Me, of all people. Look, My life's been nothing but betrayal after betrayal. I've been on both sides of that coin. But two people looked beyond all that, chose to trust me anyway. You and Saejima. Hamazaki. I want another chance, to start over, be a true brother to a guy who went out on a limb and actually trusted me. So I'm begging you, Kiryu-san, you gotta help me. One question first. What's that? Why do you need me to do it? Can't you just go tell Saejima all this yourself? Well, What is it, Hamazaki? It's a cutscene. Will you sign my yearbook?
これは
俺が脱獄した後、サツとの取引に使おうとしていた物だ。沖縄第二刑務所なんて限りなく非合法に近い施設が生まれた経緯と。
Oh, yeah, that's what he stole from the warden's office. Forgot he did that.
これは
Jingu! Remember Kyohei Jingu?
今から5年前、あんたも関係したあの登場界の消えた100億事件。実はあの事件で動いていたあの金も、沖縄第二刑務所設立の裏資金となるはずの金だったんだ。
どういうことなんだ
Oh, we're retconning hard now. This is like Metal Gear Solid level retcon. A year back, when I was still suckling the Tojo clan teat, I found out that the top brass over the Tokyo PD had their hands dirty. Real dirty, with tons of shady cash. Bet you can guess where I learned all that. The Snake Flower. Yup. They've been working with one of the top men on the force for years. Laundered his money through foreign banks and everything. Why go through all that trouble, though? What did the police need with all that cash? What they needed was to build what one of their highest-ranking boys called their utopia. Penitentiary number 2. Right again. The idea was they'd build a place to toss all the convicted Yakuza they rounded up, then go and make deals with those very same Yakuza. What kind of deals? Stuff like bribing people to commit crimes. Then when the cops came in and saved the day, everyone would think they were the heroes. Crimes would become a police-controlled affair. That's absurd. Yeah, an absurd power grab. Whoever handled those crimes would get big brownie points on the force, end up rocketing up the ranks. I still can't believe the 10 billion Jingu was trying to launder through the Tojo was supposed to end up with the cops. Believe me, I was just as surprised as you when I found out. Even with the money getting blown to high heaven, the paper trail alone is some serious shit. Honestly, the only reason I grabbed this file in the first place is because I wanted a little dirt on the warden. Something I could use to bargain my way out of there, you know? But I gotta say, I never thought I'd stumble on a shitstorm this massive. Almost feels like it's out of my league, if you get me. I show up on Tokyo PD's doorstep with this baby in tow, that'd be the last anyone ever hears of me. Turns out this file's not the bargaining chip I was hoping it'd be. It's yours now. But why me? Because you were at the center of everything that went down 5 years ago. Hell, you even had to beat the shit out of your own brother at the end of it all. Then... Kiryu? What did I say? Come on, don't give me the silent treatment here. I just don't get it. Why did you show me that? I already told you. You gotta go to Kamurocho and tell my boy Saejima what really... There's more to it than that. I know there is. Besides, you would end up behind bars again in no time without this bargaining chip of yours. So tell me, Hamazaki, what are you really after?
俺らがいなくなっちまった登場界で今とんでもねえことが起こってるんだ。俺はな、桐生、あんたにもう一度あの町の頂点に立ってもらいてんだよ。そうじゃなきゃ俺たちが命かけてきた登場界がなくなっちまうんだ。
I know they got like an actor to play Hamazaki in Kiwami 3, but I think I like his original character model and voice actor more than the actor that they got to play him. I guess it makes sense. It makes sense. So if the actor that they got to play him in Yakuza 3, if they're not going to have the character do the 180 and become like a quasi good guy in Kiwami 4, because we know that's not going to happen, then it makes more sense, because the actor that they got to play him in Kiwami 3 is like more sinister. And if they're going to keep him as, if they're going to keep Hamazaki as a bad guy, which kind of is how it felt at the end of Kiwami 3, then I guess having the actor makes more sense. But in this light, I just can't imagine the guy that played Hamazaki, like, suddenly becoming a good guy. Anyway. Taichi in the house! Yo! We're home, Uncle Kaz. Looks like you kids had a good trip. You enjoy yourselves? Oh yeah, it was awesome. We hiked, went camping, even saw some old bones and stuff at a museum. Wasn't it super cool, Koji? Uh-huh. You gotta go with us sometime, Uncle Kaz. How was your grades trip, Ayako? Great. No details, just great. Who the hell's that scary-looking man over there? Who the fuck is that?
天崎さんだ。知り合いで。
ダメ。近寄らないで。
Haruka literally hates his guts.
はるか姉ちゃん。
この子たちに近づかないで。
はるか、
おじさんは黙ってて。私はね、この人のこと許したわけじゃないの。おじさんは忘れたの？この浜崎って人は1年前おじさんのこと刺したんだよ。私、それ目の前で見てたんだよ。
Oh, I forgot that she watched him get stabbed.
そうだよな。俺は悪党だもんな。
浜崎。
悪かったな、はるかちゃんよ。その子たちに近づこうとして。
はるか、もういいだろ。
よくない。いいわけないじゃない。おじさんは本当に浜崎って人のこと信用してるの？
ああ、してるよ。
もういい。もう私、おじさんがどうなっても知らないから。
Haruka doesn't understand that two men can stab each other one day and be best friends the next. It's just a guy thing. You can be literally trying to murder each other one day and then just, you know, have an ice cream together the next day. It's just how we do. Arf arf. Hell no. What's up, dog? Level 1. Kiryu back to level 1. How many sub-stories do we have? None as of yet. I don't know why it feels like we skipped a bunch of Saijima's sub-stories. We'll still have to go back and do those again later. Oh yeah, we screwed this one up. We chose the wrong options. Alright, let's go see what the fuck's going on with Kiryu. Unfortunately, we don't get the sewing minigame, we don't get the quizzes, we don't get the cooking, we get none of the fun stuff from being at Morning Glory that we got in Kiwami 3, but it's alright, we're not going to spend that much time here anyways. But it would be nice to have those things again. You're going back to Kamurocho, aren't you? Haruka, I just don't get it, Uncle Kaz. How can you trust him so easily? He stabbed you in broad daylight, Uncle Kaz. You almost died. I'll never trust him. Never in a million years. Haruka, please. Shut the fuck up. Whenever I see him, I just think back to what happened last year. What he did to you. That memory terrifies me, Uncle Kaz. Haruka. I've always believed in you. You know I have. But this time, I'm really worried. It feels like if you go to Tokyo now, you're never gonna come home. You heard us talking last night, huh? Maybe you want to know what happened 5 years ago, but I don't care one way or another. I just want you to be safe. Haruka's like the adult in the room. She's always the adult. Kiryu is not the adult at this orphanage. Haruka is the adult. You don't care? Haruka, you lost both your parents in that incident. I lost Nishiki and Kazuma-san. If there really was something more going on behind the scenes, wouldn't you want to know what it was? I'm happy just being here with you, Uncle Kaz. That's all I need. Not the truth, just you. Haruka. Haruka? Aww.
安心しな。桐生は東京へは行かない。それに俺も今すぐここを出ていくよ。
浜崎。
もう決めたんだ。俺は冴島に真実が伝わりゃそれでいい。それは他の誰かに頼むとしよう。だから桐生さんよ、あのファイルのことは忘れてくれ。あんたにはここでの新しい生活があるんだろ
う。でもそれじゃお前が。
心配すんな。俺は結構しぶとい。獄中で冴島の帰りをゆっくり待つとするよ。
浜崎。
Guess I'm gonna head down to the station now, turn myself in. Already? Sooner the better, I figure. Anyway, I'll be seeing you, Kiryu-san. Hold on. Do you even know where the police station is? I'm an adult. I got eyes. I'll find it. I'm coming with you, Hamazaki. We might have had our differences, but you at least deserve a proper send-off after all we've been through together. Heh. Suit yourself. Okay. Rough. Do we have any sub-stories we can do right now? They usually show on the map. I think we'd be able to see them if there was anything else that we could do. We can try going into town? Wait, can we go into town? I don't even know if we can go into town in this one. No. We cannot. Unless it's with Hamazaki. Can we go behind Morning Glory? No, we can't. It's so limited. Are there any children for us to talk to? Where did everyone go? Everyone just abandoned us. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing more to do here, so let's go with Hamazaki. Well, let's go. It's go time, Kiryu-san. You ready? Yeah, let's do it. You sure about this, Hamazaki? 100%. The only way I'm reuniting with Saijima is when we're both back in the slammer. Hamazaki. Please, why won't you listen to me? My brother was sent to a prison in Okinawa. I know he was. You can say that all you want, lady, but I've never heard of this penitentiary number 2 you keep going on about. Now go home already. No, please. You have to listen to me. I'm begging you. We already have listened. Listen. I already told you, we looked through the logs of every prisoner shipped down here. Your brother isn't, and has never been, in an Okinawa prison. He is. I just know he is. Please, check for Taiga Saijima one more time. Please, officer. What?
No.
Huh?
これ以上調べても同じです。とにかくもうお引き取りください。
ちょっと待ってください。
あんたもしかして冴島大河の知り合いか？
ええ。タイガは私の兄です。
ちょっと警察署の前では都合が悪いな。もしよければ少しお話を聞かせてもらえませんか？
え？もしかして兄のことで何かご存知なんですか？
ああ、場合によっちゃあんたの力になれるかもしれん。
とにかく人目のつかない場所に行こう。お付き合いいただけますか？
はい。
What is this abandoned building that they found to talk in? Seriously, whose place is this? The heck is this place, Kiryu? The ex-hideout of a family called the Tamashiro I crossed swords with last year. It's been empty for a while now. Oh, it's them. If there's anywhere we won't be interrupted, it's here. So you ready to talk? We might be able to find where your brother is if we pool all the information we have. Right. Now, you said you were Taiga Saijima's sister? That's right. My name is Yasuko Saijima. I haven't seen my brother for 25 years now. Every single day I tried to visit him in prison, but they never once let me in to see him. Not a single time in all those years. Then just a few days ago, I heard he was being transferred to penitentiary number 2 down in Okinawa. As soon as they told me, I left Kamurocho and raced down here. No matter how many times I ask, all the authorities insist such a place has never existed. That's what we walked in on. Yes, I'm at my wit's end here. Yasuko-san, yeah? Anyone who told you penitentiary number 2 doesn't exist either doesn't know the truth or was lying to you. It's real, all right. What? I should know. I've been there. You have? Oh, yeah. They gave it some fancy name and number like a regular old prison, but it's not actually government run. You ever hear of a private prison? Of course. And that's what penitentiary number 2 is? Yep. Details are gonna have to come later, though. I've got some more important news for you first. Truth of the matter is, I know your brother. You know Taiga? Mm-hmm. Oh, and here's another grain of truth for you. He's long gone from Okinawa. Probably reached Kamurocho by now, if I had to guess. Me and him broke out together a few days ago. You... what? He's telling the truth. Your brother washed up at my orphanage the next day, and I ended up giving him some money to get up to Kamurocho. Sorry, Yasuko. You just missed him. In that case, I can't afford to waste any more time here. I need to get back to Kamurocho at once.
What is this?
どうした？
変な連中が大量にビルに入ってきやがった。刺すかもしれん。どうする、桐生？
今警察に捕まったら説明するのに時間がかかる。とりあえずここを出よう。
はい。
Time to beat up all the cops. They're not even cops, they're prison wardens. Or prison guards.
間に合わなかったか。
Remember our buddy?
警
He
察
was such
じ
a
ゃない。
pain in the ass.
誰なんだこいつらは。
Hamazaki would know. He'd recognize them immediately.
あの男。
探したぜ浜崎。まさか生きていたとはな。
So that's the bitch who went running to the police begging to see Saejima. Who are these guys, Hamazaki? Guards. In that shithole penitentiary I was telling you about. These pricks are the cruelest goons in the business. Heh. Rich coming from an escaped convict. Look, I'll go back with you. Whatever I gotta do. Just leave these two out of it. They don't got a damn thing to do with this. No can do. Don't worry, Hamazaki. We're not gonna kill you. But you're gonna need a serious attitude adjustment once we get you back in the slammer. Might have to beat you till you change. Either way, the bitch isn't going anywhere. Why? This is between you and me. Sorry, but Warden's orders. He told me to bring in Taiga Saijima's sister, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Me? But why would... This is a load of bull. Hamazaki. Huh? Take care of Yasuko-san. What? What are you saying, Kiryu? I'll handle the guards. You stay behind me and keep her safe. Understand? Yeah. You hear that? If you want to get to Yasuko, you're gonna have to go through me. And who are you, tough guy? Someone who spent almost a quarter of his life in prison. And I can tell, you're no ordinary guards. Huh. Step aside, pal. Or who knows, we might just accidentally beat you to death. I think you'll find that's not as easy as you expect. Heh, your funeral. No more fucking around. Slaughter him! Oh great, he's got a weapon. Kiryu's fighting style. Punch, 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 kick, kick. I'll get this health item real quick and pick up a weapon. Ouch. Of course, there's a fucking stun move. This guy attacks with... God, he's so ruthless. Let go of me. We can upgrade already, which is nice. Stability makes it difficult to be knocked down within heat mode. Yes, please. Let's have that. Let's check out our level. Oh, we've already unlocked everything? Interesting. I didn't realize Kiryu was going to have so much unlocked right off the bat. I had forgotten this. True stability. Not getting knocked down is a great thing in this game. Golden Dragon Spirit. What else can we get? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, after a finishing blow. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Everybody come over here. Come over here. No, don't grab him. Grab this guy. Dude, grabs only exist from these enemies to empty your heat bar, and that's it. Literally no other purpose. Like, look how fast my heat bar empties. Will you stop attacking? Jesus, this combo is like 9 minutes long. Of course. Of course I land behind him. I wish I could tiger drop. That would make this so much easier. Okay. Didn't expect that. I really hate that he can sidestep. Yeah, we got a heat move. Let me heat move. There we go. That's a good way to finish him. Fuck you, Saito. You piece of shit. I'll take that. Wait, where are we going now? We're going this way? No. I guess we gotta clear the path. More guards. Hello, guards. Guess what? I got a baton. I don't know if that's gonna do me much good. You guys have so much health. Let me take this guy out first. He's got the smallest health bar out of all of them. There we go. It's just, can I... Really, you're not gonna let me do a heat move on you? Alright. Let's go in this room over here and grab what other items are there. Oh, can I pick up the chair? Yeah. Damn it. Can't run with the chair. I'm gonna lose all my heat before I get to another fight. Other item. There we go. Hi! Oof. Really? That doesn't hit them? That guy has a gun down there, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Missed. Everybody's scared. Get to the lockers before he's not scared anymore. Before he shoots us. There we go. More level ups. I love how quickly they give you level up for Kiryu, so you can just buy all of his abilities like straight off the bat. Anything that's not already unlocked. Let's do... That's a good one. Ooh. Guard against knife attacks with bare hands when in heat mode. Hell yeah. Let's do that. Combo speed boost we already have. Kamaki dodge shot. Reversal. Oh, that's cool. Let's get that too. That sounds fun. What else do we not have? Komaki. Oh, can we just unlock all these like straight off the bat? Hell yeah. We get all the Komaki shit. Can we get fucking Tiger Drop straight off the bat? Yeah, we can. Tiger Drop is here. We don't have to do anything. All we gotta do is unlock Wind God, Thunder God, maybe. Oh, we gotta get to level 10 first. Fucking love Tiger Drop. Saito's back. Fucking hate this guy. Let's use a healing item. Alright, this should be good. Miss me. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Really? Fuck you for reading my inputs. Wait, what's happening? Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. Oh, you got another attack? Oh, come on, I blocked that. Can you pause for 2 seconds so I can get an attack in? Are you kidding me? He's gonna do every combo back to back? I'm literally pressing block and nothing's fucking happening. Alright, let's use another healing item just because we can. Of course, it's going to take away all of our heat by the time we actually get a chance to do anything, because it's a huge fucking asshole. Really? I literally lost all that heat immediately. He literally won't stop attacking. Damn it. I really hate that if you just do one attack too many in the combo, he gets like a free counter, just like that. Just like that. Just one attack too many. It's a free counter for him. Come on, like 2 more hits and he's done. Damn it. Really? I press block. There we go. Fuck that guy. Fuck Saito, terrible boss. Way too aggressive. It wasn't nearly as bad as he is for Saejima. For Saejima, you just don't have the tools necessary to deal with him that early on. Kiryu definitely does have the tools. He's just kind of annoying at this point.
後の処理は俺がやる。だからあんたは一刻も早く冴島のところへ。
浜崎さん。
お前。
どういうわけかわからんが、安子さん、あんたも命を狙われているようだ。桐生。
分かってる。俺も一緒にカムロ町に行く。
すまねえな。あの子供たちを裏切るようなことをさせちまって。
俺はお前に頼まれてするわけじゃない。カムロ町に行くのは俺の意志だ。
早く行け。こっちのことは心配するな。
ああ。行こう、安子さん。
はい。浜崎さん、ありがとうございました。兄にあなたのような親友がいたこと誇らしく思います。
やめてくれ、そういうの。
兄には必ずあなたのこと伝えます。
いいから行け。
さあ、行こう。
What the hell happened to him? Did he get stabbed or shot or something? I don't remember. Kiryu's like, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. He could never get away from Kamurocho. No matter how many times he leaves. Always going back to Kamurocho. Leaving already, Ma-chan? You know, Zhao-san, you've been a better friend to me than I've ever been to you. Don't be ridiculous. You know that's not true. I'm just sorry the truth turned out to be so harsh. Your father murdered by another man on the force. I can barely believe it. You're telling me. Something about all this doesn't sit well with me. How will your father's spirit ever find peace? I think you'll be just fine. Hmm? Chief Hisai, Sugiyuchi-san, they were tired of being used by Munakata and Katsuragi all these years. Two of them spent their whole lives serving others. But their final moments, those were theirs and theirs alone. They went out following their own brand of justice. Ma-chan. Sugiyuchi-san must have known telling me the truth of what happened 25 years ago was signing his own death warrant. But he did it anyway. And Chief Hisai, he took his own life in order to spare you, me, and Mei Hua. That explains what he said into the phone before he shot himself. Both of them will be dealt with. Yeah, Chief Hisai told Munakata I was dead so he'd stop coming after me. He spared my life so that I could do what's right. So that I could do what he never could. You mean bringing Munakata down? Exactly. But how are you gonna do that, Ma-chan? Munakata is one of the most powerful men in one of the top police institutions in the world. Well, I don't think I'll be getting much help from my fellow officers, that's for sure.
Yo.
Ni hao. I like to think Akiyama walks in and he's just like, Ni hao. He just says it with a terrible accent. Not even close. Akiyama-san. Phew. The shit's really hit the proverbial fan, huh? You're telling me. Anyway, what's up? You wouldn't swing by here without a good reason. You know, sometimes it's depressing how sharp you are. What happened? District Attorney's goons showed up at my office, started tearing the place apart at the seams. Not to mention, they chucked me out on the street. Wait, they're investigating Sky Finance? On what grounds? They said they're looking into some kind of coercion. The exact term's eluding me at the moment. Anyway, the issue is my tests. They said I'm forcing people to do stuff they don't want to do in exchange for money. Classic coercion case, I guess. It's like I can hear the words coming out of the DA's mouth himself. Anyway, I didn't know where else to turn, so I thought I'd drop by here. Looks like I caught you at a bad time, though. Want me to come back later? No, your timings actually couldn't be better. The tests are excellent. Leave the tests alone, damn DA. The tests are perfect, okay? There's nothing wrong with them. It's not coercion. People can say no if they don't want the money. It's perfectly fine. Oh yeah? Yeah. I need a hand with something, Akiyama-san. Kiryu's back and he's wearing his suit.
一見普通だが、どうやらいつものカムロ町って感じじゃないな。あんまり悠長にしている暇はなさそうだ。すぐにあんたのお兄さんを探そう。
ええ。
だがとりあえずその前にあんたに言っておきたいことがある。ちょっとついてきてくれ。
They had all the time on the trip back to Tokyo. Back to Kamurocho. Kiryu waits until they get there, and then he's like, I need to talk to you about something. Follow me. Can't think of a better place to talk than New Serena. Yasuko-san, there's a bar near here that I used to go to back in the day. We can catch our breath there for a bit. Okay, I'll follow your lead. Alright, let's go. Let's go. There's a truck blocking the way? What's this truck doing here? Is someone moving? Head up the stairs in the alley round back and tear Sky Finance to shreds. We're not leaving until we haul out every last document they've got. And whatever they try and say, just tell them we're under orders from the district attorney's office. That's all they need to know. Now get a move on. The DA? I wonder what happened. He wants to ask her, fight at my place and I'll enjoy a nice vacation. Can you go fight all my fights for me while I just chill and drink a nice scotch? I'll just have a bevy and you can go fight. You can be the fourth, you could be the 4 in Yakuza 4. How about that?
Irashai. 桐生。
伊達さん、久しぶりだな。
What's going on, Kiryu? You show up at a guy's bar and don't even drop him a line first? Sorry for not letting you know, Date-san. I have some business in town. Work never ends for the ex-4th chairman, huh? You got that right. Anyway, this is Yasuko Saejima. I'm here helping her with a little something. It's nice to meet you. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. She's a knockout, Kiryu. How'd you end up bringing a girl like her back here, huh? Whatever you're thinking, I guarantee you've got the wrong idea. Kiryu is canonically a virgin. He does not like women. And it's not that he doesn't like women because he's gay. He just doesn't think of women that way. He just canonically has sex with no one. Actually, that's not true. In a lot of the games, it does imply that he sleeps with, like, a lot of the women that he meets on the sub-stories and stuff like that, but... he's so quick. Anytime anybody implies anything about a woman that he's with, they're like, man, she's really attractive. He's always just like, no, that's not why I'm with her. You can just, like, he's so quick. Anytime anybody implies anything about a woman that he's with, they're like, man, she's really attractive. He's always just like, no, that's not why I'm with her. You can just, like, he's so quick. Anytime anybody implies anything about a woman that he's with, they're like, man, she's really attractive. He's always just like, no, that's not why I'm with her. Don't bring that up. By the way, where's Mama? Gone for the week. Family trouble, you know how it goes. And you're holding down the fort while she's gone? Yep. It's a real pain, what with my other work and all, but she insists we keep it open for the regulars. Lucky for us that she does. Now, Kiryu, what's this little something you need to take care of? Oh, right. You mind taking a seat, Yasuko-san? I'm gonna whip out my little something. Please. I just need to ask you something before we head out to find your brother. Big Mama Left was too busy with Metal Gear Solid 4. Yeah, she had to go to Eastern Europe so she could meet old Solid Snake. And somehow also have the body of... What was it? She had the burnt body, or like the body that they were keeping alive of Solidus that they used to like rebuild Big Boss out of, or something like that. God, that game was so convoluted. So, what is it you want to ask me? Sorry if this is a blunt question, but will you marry me? Why do you need to see your brother so bad? Bad enough to murder for it? Wait, you what? Kiryu-san. Kiryu-san, is this really the best place to... Don't worry about Date-san. He's an ex-detective, yeah, but we can trust him. Need to replay it? Yeah, I mean, whenever it finally comes out in the Master Collection, or whatever they're calling that collection now, and it's more than 20 FPS, I will definitely replay it. Yeah, she's got the body. I'm pretty sure that they rebuild Big Boss out of, like, because Solidus is another Big Boss clone, but he's like the one that's like the closest to Big Boss out of all of them. So they take his body that's being kept alive artificially, and then they like rebuild Big Boss out of parts of Solidus's body, if I remember correctly. He'd never turn you in without hearing what you had to say first. Isn't that right, Date-san? Well, yeah, that's right. Solidus is kept alive. Yeah, exactly. They keep him alive, and then... I don't remember exactly how they rebuild Big Boss out of Solidus bits, but they do. Now tell me the truth, Yasuko-san. Why would you go so far for your brother? Yasuko-san. Come on! Spill the deets! It's because Taiga is everything to me. I owe him my life. They use Solidus, but people believing that it's Big Boss? Oh, yeah, that's right. She says that it's like Big Boss's remains or something, but it's actually Solidus. People believe that they have the body of Big Boss, but it's actually Solidus. God, fucking... I feel like there was a time in my life, back around when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out, that I, like, sat down and really learned all of the, like, ins and outs of the Metal Gear story to understand all the twists and turns. But my brain hasn't, like, accessed that information that much, and now it's kind of atrophied a little bit, so it comes back in bits and pieces. Yeah. Yep, exactly. He was the closest clone to Big Boss. Exactly. So, according to Liquid in Metal Gear Solid 1, Solid Snake was all of the dominant genes, and Liquid got all the recessive genes, which is not how genes work, but whatever. But Solidus was, like, actually literally a clone of Big Boss. Like, he was the dominant and recessive genes of Big Boss, and just literally basically was a clone of Big Boss. So they could use his body to kind of reanimate Big Boss at the end of MGS4. Yeah, similar in appearance, exactly. What? I'm serious. If it weren't for him, I would have died years ago. Go on. Have you ever heard of a living donor kidney transplant? Oh yeah, you read about those things all the time. That's when they give you a kidney from one of your relatives, right? They say you only need one after all. Right. The truth of it is, I'm the recipient of one of those living donor transplants. And your brother's the one who gave it to you, huh? That's what you meant when you said you owe him your life. Yes. Hold on. Getting a transplant like that from your sibling isn't all that uncommon. I'm not judging or anything, but do you really owe him that much just for a kidney? It's not that simple. Think you can explain? I would if you guys would just shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. The kidney I got, it wasn't Taiga's. He wasn't a match. What, different blood types? Well, yes, but... But what? Why couldn't you get the transplant from your brother? Yasuko-san? I think I get what's going on here. You and Taiga aren't actually siblings. Kiryu! He's right. Taiga is my stepfather's son from his prior marriage, while my mother had me before she and my stepfather ever even met. Then where'd you find a match? Since my mother had already passed, Taiga tracked down my biological father and begged him to donate his kidney to me. Saejima. Beyond the regular difficulty of finding a kidney donor, my blood type is extremely rare. A direct relative was my only hope of a match. Once Taiga learned that, he spent every waking moment of his life scouring the city until he found my father. He was only 15 years old at the time. Still just a kid, huh? I had honestly given up hope. Before my mother died, she told me my father was nothing more than an abusive drunk with no chance of ever changing. Based on what I knew, it seemed likely he was already dead. Even if he wasn't, I didn't want to live knowing I owed my life to such a horrible man. At the time, I would have rather died than continue on carrying a part of him inside me. But Taiga wouldn't take no for an answer. He said no matter what happened, he would take care of me. Then he found your dad? Yes. Well, where was he? In Kansai. In Kansas. He had started working for a Yakuza organization called the Omi Alliance, handling the dirty jobs nobody else wanted to touch. The Omi? That's right. Taiga went alone to Kansas, knowing full well that my father was a Yakuza, but... Let me guess, they tried to extort him. Exactly. A Yakuza through and through. My father demanded a massive sum of money in exchange for one of his kidneys. How much cash are we talking here? 30 million yen. 30 mil? That's a ton now, but it was a fortune back then. How was a kid ever supposed to get his hands on that kind of money? He wasn't. That was the point. But Taiga didn't give up. He started fighting thugs in the streets of Kamurocho, trying to scrape together whatever funds he could. That would never work. Not for cash like that. It didn't. Not until Sasai-san from the Tojo clan stepped in. He gave Taiga the 30 million under one condition. He joined the Sasai family. So that's how he ended up in the Tojo. All that time, Taiga never turned his back to me. Even when it seemed like all hope was lost, he supported me. He dropped out of high school, gave up on his dream of becoming a teacher, even joined the Yakuza for me. So that's what you meant when you said you owe him your life. That's right. He's everything to me. Not only did Taiga literally save my life, but he gave me the will to keep on living. Yasuko-san.
正直言うと、兄が18人殺した犯人とか、そうじゃないとか、真犯人が別にいるとか、そんなのはどうでもいいんです。私にとってお兄ちゃんはお兄ちゃんだから。
あんたにはここで待っていてもらう。少しこの店で頭を冷やした方がいい。
え？あ？何言ってんだキリ。こんなに切実に会いたがってるってのに。
安子さん、もし冴島がすでに死んでいたとしたら、あんたどうするつもりだ？死ぬ気なんじゃないのか？え
Kiryu, why you gotta ask shit like that? Yasuko-san, keep saying you owe Taiga your life. And I get it. We all rely on other people. It's hard to keep going without someone loving you, supporting you, pushing you onward. But in your case, Taiga became more than that. He's not just your support. He's your reason to keep living. I know life hasn't been easy for you. Losing your parents is one of the worst pains imaginable, and you had to bear that burden at a far younger age than most. But having a hard life doesn't excuse the way you've lived. Not that I have any right to talk. I've made my fair share of mistakes. Kiryu. I understand why you feel so strongly, but that emotion has led you to some bad decisions. It's not a stretch to say it's completely clouded your judgment. So, I need you to stay here while I go figure out where your brother is. It's for your own good.
But...
Kiryu. Don't worry, I'll find him. And I'll make sure you two are reunited. I promise. But for now, you just need to be patient, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Yasuko-san. Thank you. Take care of her for me, will you? Do you even have to ask? Now I have access to a hideout. I actually didn't want to leave yet because there's a key up there in a corner. Go back inside. Kiryu, don't walk away. Go back inside. Hold on a sec, Kiryu. What's wrong? There's something I needed to tell you. Couldn't really say it in there. Does it involve Yasuko-san? You bet. If she found out about this, she'd just end up getting herself into more trouble. Well, what is it? Well, you only just got here, so you probably haven't noticed, but the whole town's been kinda on edge lately. Because of Saejima? Partially, I'm sure. But there's more to it than that. Word on the street is, Majima and Saejima linked up a few days ago. What? Yep. I hear Majima had his boys line the whole damn street to keep the cops off Saejima. Huh. So they've already met. Speaking of, Date-san, do you know where I can find Majima-san? I need to talk to him as soon as possible. Not just about Saejima. Majima-san might be able to tell me more about the connection between the top police brass, Jingu, and the Tojo clan. The police? What are you talking about? Sorry, but I can't say much more than that. Just know that people are gunning for the Tojo. And no matter what's going down, I need to hear Majima-san's side of the story. Alright, last I heard, he'd taken root up on the top floor of the Millennium Tower. Starting there is your best bet. Great. Thanks, Date-san. I got an email. And fucking Yuya's just standing right there, too. Hinakure Curve 2005. Kiryu, come to Yoshida Batting Center. Let's finish what we started 4 years ago. 4 years ago, huh? That could be just about anybody. Guess I'll find out what it's about if I drop by Yoshida Batting Center. Sub-stories, let's go. Yuya! Look, I get where you're coming from. Just calm down for 1 second, Shinya. You don't get a damn thing. You're too soft, man. You know the rules, Yuya-san. If a customer ducks out on their bill, it's the host's responsibility. Mitsuru knew that when he let the girl run up that huge tab. You're not wrong. Those are the rules. I've seen it happen time and time again in this biz. And sure, I'm being easy on Mitsuru. But he deserves a little slack with how hard he works. Besides, the kid's a real high earner for us. We just gotta let this one mistake slide. He'll learn from it, and we'll all be better off in the long run. But for now, yeah, of course I'm gonna help him. And what? Stardust is just gonna eat the $5 million he lost? He'll pay it, don't worry. Just not yet. Hitting him with all that at once would bankrupt the poor kid. Come on, are you gonna bail out everyone who fucks up from now on? Stardust will go under in the blink of an eye. Kazuki-san would never have let this bullshit slide. Hey, Yuya. Problem so big you had to take it outside, huh? Kiryu-san, I didn't know you were back in town. Just for a bit while I take care of some business. Well, I would have dropped by with a gift or two if you'd let me know first. Don't sweat it. We've known each other for too long to be worried about those kinds of formalities. By the way, how are things going at the club? You and that kid didn't really look like you were seeing eye to eye. Sorry you had to see that, Kiryu-san. So, what's going on? It's this host we have, Mitsuru. He let one of his customers run out on a 5 million yen tab. Ouch. I hear that's a pretty common thing, though. It is. Mitsuru is one of the hardest workers we've got, too, and I can't even begin to tell you how much business he's brought in. He just got kind of unlucky this time, so I want to give him a hand somehow if I can. That's the Yuya I know. I just dunno, Kiryu-san. I just dunno. You think I'm too soft on him? Shinya seems to think so. Pretty sure Kazuki-san's called me soft at least once, too. Is wanting to help my hosts out really so bad? Yuya. But hey, you don't need to hear all this. I should be getting back inside anyway. Gotta do my part to keep Stardust the top host club in Kamurocho. I appreciate you lending an ear though, Kiryu-san. Thanks. Maybe I should head inside and see what Kazuki has to say about this. In we go! This place is popping. It's been a while, Kazuki. Oh, Kiryu-san. It sure has. How are things going? Well enough, I guess. You guess? Are you worried about what's going on with Yuya and Shinya? Huh? You heard about that? Yeah. I saw them going at it outside of the club earlier. Sorry you had to see that. Not exactly the image we want to project to the world. Even though he's the manager now, Yuya can still get a bit hot under the collar at times. I wouldn't worry about it. It's nice to see a man have passion for his work, and it seems to me he has it in spades. Agreed. That's why I chose to let him take over as manager. I knew I could count on him when things went south. Speaking of which, what do you think he should do about the whole tab situation? Well, like I said, Yuya's the manager now, so I fully stand behind whatever decision he makes, of course, but what? Well, a lot of times when a host lets a customer run up a big tab like that, he has some kind of ulterior motive. Oh? That's my opinion, at least. No matter how young, green, or easy to manipulate a customer may be, it doesn't make sense to advance someone that kind of credit. 5 million yen is no small amount. So I thought about replaying the MGS series on here, however, looking into an MGS2 randomizer instead. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, you should definitely do the randomizer. That sounds fucking awesome. Are you planning on streaming tomorrow? More Final Fantasy VII, or are you gonna take a break and do some Metal Gear? It exists and thought that could be fun to play. Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking cool. I think you should go for it. Still, it's not unheard of. True enough. Usually, though, it's a case of the host needing to boost his sales figures. The easiest way to accomplish this is to pressure a customer into ordering pricey drinks. I'm not sure if I'm streaming or not yet. Okay, cool. That's fair enough. I'll keep an eye out to see if I see your go live message. And yeah, post in the Discord if you do go live, so I get that notification and I get the go live notification. I have an appointment early tomorrow. Okay. But for some reason, I don't believe this was the case this time. Honestly, I have the feeling Mitsuru was set up. Set up? Who would do something like that? Good question. Even if it were the case, though, I can't simply take matters into my own hands. Yuya is the manager, which means he's the one who needs to handle these kinds of problems. I guess what happens to Mitsuru all depends on Yuya's skill as a manager, then. You'd have some blood work done? Alright. Hope everything's okay. At times I think Yuya is too kind for this job. Hope all the blood work goes well. Maybe Kazuki's right. Maybe Yuya really is too nice for his own good. To my dear apprentice, Sotaro Komaki. Komaki here, it's been ages. Kiryu, if you're here in Kamurocho, come see me. I'll be waiting at my dojo in the Dragon Palace. Just something I need to do regarding starting a family. Oh, okay, that's fair. Gotcha. It's that kind of thing. Komaki Dojo's inside Dragon Palace on Park Boulevard. I should probably stop by when I have the time. Yeah, we will at some point. But we're going to do the sub-stories first. Let's hit the other one down here before we start heading north. I never went back into Serena and got the locker key that was there. Oh, I never noticed the man standing on the fire escape there. Are there any other locker keys over here? I feel like there's at least one back here. Yep. No, that's trash. No locker keys back here. I find that quite surprising, but you never know. Yeah, let's go back to New Serena real quick. And go look at this light fixture. There we go. Oh. Date-san's got the jams on. Hmm. Okay. Now we can continue over this way. In front of behind, in front of behind, in front of behind, behind. Damn it! I thought I'd get around him. Don't know if I'll be able to stream or not. Hopefully it doesn't drain me too much. Yeah. You gotta do what you gotta do, so... If it takes too much out of you, then you don't gotta stream. You made me drop my bicycle wheel. Let go of me. Sir, can you... What is happening? How are these guys so well coordinated? Thank you, finally. He just said he was lower than dog shit. The fucking enemies have some real weird like lines that they say after the fights are over sometimes. It's very interesting. Where is this? Oh, I'm almost there. Okay. Does Kiryu keep an ability, or is it back to the start for him? So technically he starts over at level 1, but we have a ton of abilities already unlocked. So, like, most of these... You see all the ones that are lit up? Most of these were already unlocked whenever we took control of Kiryu. So technically he started over, but with a ton of abilities already there. Which is really nice, because you don't get to play as him for very long in this game. So the fact that they gave you a lot of the abilities already unlocked makes it a hell of a lot easier. We just have to worry about unlocking things like Tiger Drop. Basically, Tiger Drop is Kiryu's, like, his rock, paper, scissors shotgun. The Tiger Drop is his shotgun. It beats everything. How can this not be good enough? The texture, the noodles, the flavor, the soup. It's all exactly the same as Kyushu number 1-star ramen. True, there's no question that it's faithful to Kyushu number 1-star ramen. I don't see any reason why I can't open my own Kyushu number 1-star ramen. Or number 1-star shop. This ramen couldn't possibly disgrace the name. I feel he should have been at a higher level since he's been the main character in all other games. Yeah, it's kind of like the Final Fantasy remake thing where it's like we're starting over at level 1 with each game, even though we got up to level like 20 or something at the end of the last game. It's like all of the materia starts over again, all the everything starts over. But they made up for it a little bit. But Kiryu always starts over from 0 in most of the games, except in Kiwami 1, and I think it was like that in the original. I don't know if it was like that in the original or not. But in Kiwami 1, he starts with everything unlocked at the very beginning of the game, and then he goes to prison and forgets all of it, and then you have to re-unlock it again by fighting Majima every 5 minutes. But at least in that game, he starts with everything and then loses it, so it kind of makes sense. Remake to Rebirth, we lose weapons and materia for some reason. Exactly. You have all these mastered materia and all these weapons, and they just go bye-bye. And you start over from 0 again. Yes, the ramen you have here is very well made. Okay, then why won't you let me open a new location? Because no means no. Now get back to work. Ouch. I know what it is. You just don't want me to go out on my own. You're not my real dad. Hey, I'll have a bowl. So, he cannot read the room to save his life. He walks into people having an argument. He's like, hey, I'll have a bowl. Can you guys shut up? Ah, if it isn't Kiryu-san. Oh, Kiryu-san, remember me? Ueda from Ace Cook. Nice to see you again. Oh, right. You were the one who made an instant version of the ramen here. It's been a while. You still come here?
Yeah.
Of course. I'm a huge fan of this place. Huh. Right, I remember. By the way, who was that just now? Your apprentice? That's right. His name's Matsuyama. He's young, but he's got plenty of determination and skill. Kiryu, what a legend. Just kicks the door and I'll take a bowl. What the hell are you guys arguing about? Get out of my way. I want ramen. Just cannot read the room whatsoever. He's really mastered our ramen. I can't wait to see what he'll do in the future. But you don't want him to open his own shop? Well, I'm sure it's not that you don't want to expand. I'm guessing you have your own reasons? Would you like to talk about it? I'd like to help if I could. I hate to burden customers with our problems. He just doesn't give a shit, exactly. Doesn't give a shit. Walks in, a bunch of people arguing, he just elbows his way through to the counter and is like, hi, can I have a bowl of ramen, please? There could be literally people standing in here with guns. They could have guns pointed at each other in a standoff, and he would walk in the middle of them and be like, excuse me, I would like a bowl of ramen. I hate to burden customers with our problems, but I suppose I can tell you. Matsuyama's plenty good, that's for sure. But do you really think there's any point in him just making the same ramen as I do? With the skill and intensity he's got, I'd like to see him make something only he's capable of. So you think he ought to go into business on his own rather than just opening a new branch of Kyushu No. 1 Star? That's how you really feel? That's right. And you couldn't just say that to Matsuyama-san? Actually, knowing you, I guess that's not likely. You nuts? What good's it gonna do for me to tell him? He's got to see it for himself. It seems like he's really serious, though. Anyway, enough of this talk. Sorry to bother you with our troubles. Enjoy your ramen. Thanks. I will take... Man, ramen sounds really good right now. Mentaiko tonkatsu... I'm sorry, tonkotsu ramen? Then the guy just goes and opens a fucking McDonald's. I don't want to make ramen anymore. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna go open a McDonald's. I'm out of here. Dude, mentaiko tonkotsu ramen sounds fucking delicious. I love mentaiko. It's so good. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna go open a Burger King. I'm gonna make Burger King ramen. It's gonna be better than any ramen you've ever made in your lives, you fuckers. I want to make Big Macs. If I can't make Kyushu No. 1 Star ramen, I'm just gonna go make Big Macs. Where did he go? He's gotta be somewhere else on the map, right? Maybe I just have to come back later. Looks like Ueda from Ace Cook. Do I have to talk to Ueda? Oh, maybe that's what I have to do. Ueda-san, I want to talk to you. Matsuyama-san really seemed to have his heart set on opening a new branch. Yeah, he seemed pretty upset about it. Kiryu-san, I know it's none of my business, but do you think it would be okay to let Matsuyama-san know how the owner really feels about the whole thing? I can help with that. Yeah, it seems he'll never know otherwise. I'll see what I can do to help. You will? Thanks. Let's go find Matsuyama-san. Any idea where he might be? Well... No? Oh, well. It's not like he could have gone far. Let's split up and look for him.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I'll call you if I find him. Sure. I'll do the same. He just ran off with his uniform still on, so he should be easy to spot. I should try asking if anybody saw him. Guy can open the new branch, but he needs to go to Sky Finance first. He's like, I got the financing to open my own ramen branch, but first I had to go talk to some weird guy who made me take tests. He made me work for he made me work for a week as a a male prostitute before he would give me the money. He said it was some sort of test of character or something. I don't know. Whatever. Akiyama's like, I don't give a shit about this guy. He just throws a dart at random at a dartboard with different tests that they have to go through because he starts running out of ideas. He just says, like, be a prostitute. Work in a soap land. Jump off a building. I don't know, he's just making shit up. Where? He probably went this way, right? Hey, did you see a guy? I wonder what was up with that ramen shop guy. Excuse me, did you see a guy pass by wearing a white uniform? Yeah, I just saw him come running out of the shop. He went to the end of this street and turned right. Is there something wrong? He was crying like a little bitch. No, nothing big. Thanks a lot. Matsuyama headed east across Tai-Hai Boulevard. I better go after him. He kept screaming something about opening up McDonald's. Well, there he is. We found him. There's Matsuyama. I'll tell Ueda. Thanks for finding him, Kiryu-san. Hi there, Matsuyama-san. Oh, Ueda-san. I'm sorry I lost it back there. No, it's okay. About the owner, though. Forget about him. All he wants is to keep the name of the shop for himself. Actually, that's not quite true. What other reason is there? I made that ramen so carefully, and he just brushed it off like it was nothing. It's not that. The owner has bigger hopes for you than just opening a new branch. That's why he's acting that way. What do you mean by that? That's really what he said? Yeah, he thinks you should focus on creating your own unique ramen. That's how much faith he has in you. You can't let him down, right? You're right. I'm really embarrassed. I talked back to him like that without even understanding what he meant. Well, he is something of an eccentric. He gave you a pretty hard time last year, after all. You could say that again. Kiryu-san, Ueda-san, I really want to thank you two for going to all this trouble for me. My own unique ramen. I'll give it a shot. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you can make. Impress us. I will. I better start preparations right away. Glad that all got cleared up. Yeah, now we just wait and see what he comes up with. It's just ramen with a Big Mac on top. A new ramen that could rival the likes of Kyushu #1 star. It'll be quite a challenge. Well, I better be heading back to work. Thanks for helping me out. Don't worry about it. See you later. It's just Big Mac ramen. Delicious. I wanted to get inspired for my new ramen, so I went to McDonald's and I had a Big Mac. And I thought, you know what would go really well with the ramen? A Big Mac. Let's go back to Kyushu #1 star. We may have to wait a little bit before we can see whatever he came up with, but let's find out. Nope, he's right here. Hey, Kiryu-san, welcome. How's your creation coming along? It's been kind of tough. It's got to stand up to #1 star standards, after all. I've gone around to different ramen shops and I've tested out some new ideas, but I'm having a bit of a ramen block right now. I see. Big Mac and ramen go hand in hand, right? Exactly. Wow. I don't see what the problem is. The bread gets soggy? Who cares? It's delicious. Say, Kiryu-san, if you're not too busy, would you mind helping me hunt for new ramen ideas? Who, me? That's right. I've had quite a bit from you, about you from Ueda-san. He said you really helped him when he was working on his instant ramen. He's exaggerating. I didn't do anything. Still, I need to get a fresh viewpoint. Obsessing over it by myself isn't going to help me get anywhere. Help him out. Alright, I'll help you out if you really want. You mean it? Thanks. I'd like to start out with a little search around town. Would you mind coming along with me? Sure. We have, you can get a Whopper, you can get a Big Mac, that's the only thing Kiryu ever eats. He's like, I need some inspiration. Kiryu, could you show me your favorite places? Absolutely. First we go to McDonald's, then we go to Burger King. Shows him all the burger shops around town. Like, Kiryu, this isn't what I had in mind. Kiryu's like, no, wait. There's another burger place. Let's go. You said you've already tried all the ramen around here, right? Yeah. I think I must have eaten at every single place in town. In that case, we ought to try something a little different. It might give you some new ideas. Have you thought about Wendy's? Oh, my God. Good thinking. Where do you think we should go first? Burgers isn't on here. Tasty yakiniku, fresh sushi. Fast food! We can do fast food. Should we do fast food? I'm gonna let you pick, but I'm assuming you're gonna pick fast food. What do you think? We might be able to do all of these. Yes? Okay, fast food. Ramen's all about serving good food fast and cheap. With that in mind, it might be worthwhile to visit a fast food joint. Great idea! I never thought of that. Alright, let's go to Smile Burger. We're going to a burger joint! Fuck yeah! You're the boss! Kiryu heard us! He knew! He took him to a burger shop! Oh, nothing like good volume for an affordable price, and there's just something about the taste I never get sick of. Did it give you any good ideas? Can't say that it did. Shall we head to the next place then? Where to next? It was a delicious burger, but it has nothing to do with ramen, and it gave me no ideas. Looks like we're gonna do all of them, so let's just do sushi next. Let's go eat some top-notch sushi. Got it. Expensive high-end seafood would be the exact opposite of the affordable hearty tonkotsu ramen we serve. Exactly, let's go. You're the boss. That was just sublime. Great fish, great rice, simply beautiful. It was good, but did you get any ideas? Not really. Nothing? Oh well. We might as well take our time. Let's go somewhere else. Where to next? The jokes actually existed in this game. It's perfect. Yeah, it's great. Let's try the yakiniku. Let's go eat some tasty yakiniku. I think it has something in common with that rich tonkotsu ramen in Kyushu number 1 star. Great idea. Let's go. That was really good. So what do you think? Get any inspiration? Nothing that really jumps out at me. I guess we should go somewhere else then. Where to next? Let's just wander around town. Let's go back to the ramen shop we started at. Maybe you'll get inspiration there. He's like, yeah, I could just make this ramen, which is exactly where we started the sub-story. Maybe we're trying too hard. Let's wander around a little for a change of pace. But you shouldn't overthink things. Let's just take it slow. Okay. This area never seems to change. No? But I guess the Millennium Tower was one really big change. The kind of people who come here now seem different. You're right, they do. There used to be a lot more small-time thugs around here. Phew, I feel so revitalized. Hey, that's... Ueda? Huh? Oh, Kiryu-san. Matsuyama-san. What are you two up to? We were gonna ask you the same thing. Is there something different about you? Oh, you noticed? I stopped by a tanning salon. You know, I was up for a little image change. Thought I'd try a new style. Like something tough and urban, you know? Well, you were pretty pale before, so your tan makes quite an impact. Doesn't it? Look out! I'm a little bit gangsta now. Huh. Were you just bored or something? Wait a minute, Mr. Kiryu. What did you just say? Why does he call him Mr. Kiryu and not Kiryu-san? It literally refers to everyone else as their name and then san, but in this line he says Mr. Kiryu. I just thought maybe he had a little too much time on his hands. No, before that. Let's see. He was pale before, so his tan makes quite an impact. That's it! What? I've got it! This time I've really got it, Kiryu-san. I have to follow up on this right away. I'll see you guys later. Whoa. What was he talking about? I don't know, but it sounded like he hit upon a good idea. Oh, you mean for his new ramen? That's great. We should drop by number 1 star then. Yeah. How do you like it, boss? This is my new creation. I call it Black Tonkotsu Ramen. I see. Garlic oil was an interesting choice. It looks like they've already started. Hi there, Kiryu-san. I'd like you two to taste my new ramen creation too. We'd love to. Wow. Now this is good stuff. Garlic oil, who would have thought? It's a great combination. The owner was saying the same thing. What is this garlic oil stuff anyway? Yes, the surface of the soup was completely black. That was from the garlic oil. Oh. Right. Garlic oil is made by frying and browning garlic in oil to capture the garlic's aroma and flavor. It's what makes this ramen so black. It gives the soup a fragrant aroma that's slightly bittersweet flavor, adding depth to the rich number 1 star soup. But there's more to it than that. He used thicker noodles than we normally do to give it a special texture. Yeah, and all the garlic is sure to be good for your health, too. Black Tonkotsu Ramen seems like the perfect name, and to think Ueda's tan made you think of it. Inspiration comes in strange ways. So that's what this was all about, huh? Now I get it. So, what do you think, boss? Adding garlic oil to our ramen? I never would have thought. Or, more accurately, I was convinced our ramen was already perfect and didn't need to change. When did I get so set in my ways? Deep. If you've got the skill to come up with an amazing dish like this, you deserve my approval. Bravo! We were talking about you opening a new branch or even starting your own place. But instead, I'd like you to take over. What? What are you talking about? Having raised an apprentice like you, I now feel fulfilled. I want you to take up the mantle of this shop. Whoa. But, no, I won't accept that. What? You can't retire yet. We need you to keep making your delicious ramen. Matsuyama's right. We all want you to keep at it. But I just want to retire. Can you guys just leave me alone? I'm 70 years old and I'm tired of making ramen. I've been making ramen since the 40s. Let me retire. It's true. I want to keep enjoying your ramen for a long time to come. Still, I really do think Matsuyama here is ready for his own shop. In that case, I have an idea. How about you act as partners? Partners? Hear me out. Both of you could make your own kind of ramen right here at number 1 star. That's a pretty interesting idea. But that would be like we were competing with each other. The customers would have to pick one type or the other. Exactly. That'll certainly make things interesting. Let's start right away. Starting today, we're partners. But don't think I'll go easy on you just because you were my apprentice. Fine by me. I won't hold back either. And, Ueda, I bet you're thinking about making an instant cup version of the new ramen already, aren't you? You know it. Ramen this good should be enjoyed by people everywhere. An instant version might not be so easy. I can handle it. Give me one more bowl in the name of research. Glad to. Okay. That's finally done with our next two. Oh, there's one next to Millennium Tower. And then 2 to the north of Millennium Tower. Please don't fight me. Please don't fight me. Hey, he didn't fight me. What does that say? Camarosio Sisters Strip Club? opens at 8 p.m., closes at... I can't even tell what that says. 1 hour, 8,000 yen. Service 30%. Camarosio. Not Camarocho, but Camarosio. Kind of went the wrong way, but that's fine. We can circle back. Is there a shiny over here? Damn it, somebody's about to fight me, isn't there? Okay, we're good. Is this in Bantam? We gotta talk to this lady. Nope, we gotta talk to the bartender. Evening. Mind if I take this seat? Apologies, sir, but that one specifically is reserved for the rest of the night. A reserved seat at the counter? That's strange. I won't disagree with that, sir. Guess I'll just sit here instead. This one's not reserved, is it? Most certainly not. Go right ahead, sir. Whoa, one bowl of ramen, please. Sir, this is a bar. I don't care, I want ramen. What's the glass for? No one's even sitting here. I see you've noticed, sir. To tell the truth, that seat is... Ah, Chigusa-san. Damn, she mad. Hi. Is so flabbergasted. You could have at least called me when you got back to town, but no, all you ever think about is yourself. There's only so much bullshit one girl can take. I give and give and give, and all I get back is lies. Well, no more. I think you've got the wrong guy. I don't even know who you are. Chigusa Yachio, are you seriously pretending you don't remember me? How low are you gonna stoop? How could I remember you when we've never met? You're kidding, right? You promised me you'd come back to Kamurocho and we could be together again. I waited for you all this time and look what I got. I did what? Don't tell me that was another one of your lies. Where have you been this past year anyway? Look, I honestly don't know who you are, but maybe I can help you find the guy you're looking for. What's his name? I'm Kiryu, by the way. Ah, so you're going by a different name now? Do you really want to avoid me that badly? Well, I've had enough of the lies. I've heard them all before. First it's business out of the country, then you need money for an accident. It just never ends. I'm telling you, you've got the wrong guy. Fine, if you're really going to keep playing dumb, I'll just have to refresh your memory. Well, let's go. She wants me to come with her? I really have no idea what she's talking about, though. Come on, the clock's ticking. I can make you remember me, just you watch. Let's go! Let's go on whatever wild adventure we're about to go on. We're about to depart onto. Alright, I guess I can spare some time. Why didn't you just say so in the first place? Whatever. Let's start over at Mock Bowl. You must remember Mock Bowl, right? I know it, yeah, but... Then let's go. I don't remember the sub-story at all. This is hilarious. Kiryu just having a drink and a lady comes in and just slaps the shit out of him. We're here. What are you waiting for? Let's go inside. Right. And Kiryu's just playing along with it. He's just like, whatever. Well, remember now? We used to come here together all the time. You seriously don't remember? You were working behind the counter, and not long after I got my job here, you asked me out. It was so romantic. I hate to sound like a broken record, but that wasn't me. You're really starting to make me mad, you know that? Oh, Chigusa-san, long time no see. Been feeling better? I'm A-okay now, thanks. Did you ever end up figuring things out with your wife? Oh, that? We're long over it, yeah. Just one of those typical husband-wife arguments. You know how it goes. By the way, I found some of Yusaku-kun's things in the back room the other day. Mind if I leave them with you? Yusaku's things? Yeah, I thought he had taken it all with him when he left, but I guess not. I suppose he did leave in a hurry. Oh, sorry. I guess it's still kind of... Don't worry about it. Well, I should be on my way. There's somewhere else we need to go. Chigusa? Hold on a moment, sir. Could I ask how you know Chigusa-san? Honestly, I don't. I think she's mistaken me for an old boyfriend or something. Oh, now that I think about it, you do have a pretty stark resemblance to Yusaku-kun. And Yusaku's her boyfriend, huh? He was, yes. Come on, we don't have time to stand around here all day. There's somewhere else I want to take you. Listen, if it's not too much to ask, it would be really great if you could give Chigusa-san some company today. I have a feeling she needs it now more than ever. He's just like, I love that he just goes along with it. He's like, I have no idea who this woman is, but I'm just gonna let her drag me all over town so we can figure this out. Bowling? Yeah, sure, let's go bowling, I don't care. What were you doing in there? Come on, let's go. Where to? Well, I picked up all your stuff, so we should probably drop by our office. Our, office? Yep. I'm sure seeing it in person will jog your memory. Come on, let's go. What is this place? Don't you remember? It's the import store we started together. Store? There's not a store in sight. Don't be ridiculous. Here, let's go inside. I left everything just the way it was. Well, this is our office, remember? It's just an online store, so we don't have a sign or storefront or anything. Sure, but where's the actual stuff you were importing? What do you mean? Before it came in, you... So, you're finally here. You're putting us in a real pinch here, you know that? You gotta clear out this office now. Oh, it's you. Don't give me that. Your lease ran out 6 months ago. Now pack up and get out before the real trouble comes knocking. You could call this an import shop or whatever, but your president's out of the picture, lady. Just let it go. Don't touch me. Look, if you don't get packing, we're gonna do more than just rough you up a little. Hey, that's enough. She doesn't deserve this. What's it to you? And besides, she most definitely does deserve it. The broad squatting in a building that's not hers. I hear you. How about this? You give us some time to talk, she fills me in on what's going on here, and I help her move out once she's done. It won't be long. Yeah, like we're gonna trust some clown we've never even laid eyes on before. We're not fucking around here, asshole. I guess there's no point talking then. If you're not gonna go off your own free will, we'll be glad to lend you a hand. Come on, boys. Let's chuck these fools out. I think you meant come on, boy. There's only 2 of you. Oh, how did I get an umbrella? Oh, that was a cool heat move. I didn't know I could do that. Damn, this dude's one tough cookie. How much you guys call it a day? I'll make sure she gets the contract handled. Or do you need another round of convincing? Alright. Guess we'll be on our way then. I put the stuff from the bowling alley over in the corner there. Oh, thanks. Sorry I messed up your office, by the way. No, it's alright. Thank you for helping me. It looks like you have a message on your machine. Really? But I haven't been using this place for almost a year now. Who would try to call me here? Let's listen. Chigusa, I hope this message reaches you. Yusaku? There's something I need to tell you. Something I didn't have the guts to say in person. The truth is, I don't have much time left. The doctor said a month, maybe 2. The cancer just spread so quickly, there was nothing I could do. You probably think this is just another one of my lies. Honestly, I didn't believe it at first either. I mean, dying before I even hit 30? It sounds like a bad joke. But it's the truth, no matter how hard I want it not to be. I can only imagine how you're taking this. Something tells me you're gonna just laugh it all off. But I'm telling the truth, Chigusa. If I were there with you now, I'm sure I'd pretend like nothing was wrong. That's why I needed to do this over the phone. It was the only way I could tell you the truth. I know that seems like the cowardly way out, but it had to happen this way. If you get this message, take a look in the desk for a pickup slip for a store called La Marche. The package that's waiting for you there will tell you how I really feel about you. Sorry for making you run errands even from the grave. And I'm sorry I treated you the way I did. I'm sorry I'm leaving you behind like this. I'm sorry I ever loved you. I guess this is goodbye. I love you, Chigusa. I'll always love you. And that's the truth. Dad, you can't really expect me to believe that. I mean, you're standing right in front of me. You always were a terrible liar, Yusaku. I found an envelope just where he said it would be. And there's a slip for La Marche in here, too. So, do you want to go? Yeah. Oh, what the hell's going on? So the package here will tell me how you really feel about me? What's that supposed to mean? I couldn't say. I guess you'll find out once you hand that slip to the man behind the counter. Right. Let's go inside. It's gonna be a wedding ring. Welcome to La Marche. Hey, this place makes me kinda nervous. I don't really spend time in fancy shops like this. Gonna call it a night here. Alright, man. Have a good night. Hope everything goes well tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Nice getting to chat with you again. But yeah. Have a good one. I'll see you, if not tomorrow. If you don't stream tomorrow, then hopefully I'll see you on Friday. Yeah, of course. I always appreciate you hanging out. Well, you have the pickup slip, right? Why don't you just hand it to the clerk and we can get out of here? Would you do it for me? Sure. Let me see it. Yeah, it's good to be back. I appreciate it. It's always fun playing video games and getting to hang out and chat with you, too. We're back Friday. Nice. Hopefully we can speed through the rest of Life is Strange. Excuse me, I'm here to pick this up. Let me see. You know this is from a year ago, yes? We'll message if I go online. Nice. I'll keep an eye out for it. Hold on just a moment, sir. Here we are, sir. We set this order aside for a customer who said someone would come by and pick it up later, but they never came. You too, man. You have a good night as well. I suppose that would make you Yusaku Iwasaki, yes? This is the set of matching platinum rings you requested. Rings? They appear to be engagement rings, ma'am. That was the order we received, at least. Oh, right. Congratulations. I wish the two of you all the best in your lives together. Now then, here are your rings. Thank you. So, engagement rings, huh? Let's put them on. They're a pair, after all. As long as you're sure. It's too small for my finger. Hey, what's wrong? I give up. You suckers, he's gone. Chigusa. I've known all this time. Forget it. Just let me be alone. I don't think that's gonna help. We should go somewhere we can sit and take a breather. Fine. Let's go back to Bantam then. Yusaku and I used to go there together all the time. Got it. Let's go. You ready to head in? Yeah. Oh, Chigusa-san. Please, take a seat. Hold on. Didn't you say this seat was reserved? That's right. For Chigusa's boyfriend, Yusaku-kun. I don't know why I always have trouble pronouncing his name. And the drink? It's for him as well. Yusaku-kun would always sit in that very seat when he came here to take a load off. Today makes it a year since he passed. Even still, I had a feeling he would come in for a drink today. So he's really gone. He was so young, too. That's the scary thing about cancer. Sometimes it spreads so fast it'll be far too late for treatment by the time you even know it's there. Chigusa-san knows what happened, but she can't seem to bring herself to believe Yusaku-kun is gone. He had a bad habit of lying to her, so she convinced herself that his death was just another one of his lies. She convinced herself that I was Yusaku-kun, too. So it seems. Chigusa-san, that's enough. I know it hurts to hear this, but waiting for Yusaku-kun isn't going to bring him back.
No, I don't believe it.
Chigusa.
Please, this is all just a stupid lie, right? He can't be dead. He just can't. This engagement ring was a lie, too. He never wanted to get married. He's just running away. After all those lies, why would he tell the truth this time?
Chigusa-san, I have a letter for you from Yusaku-san. I think it's finally time for you to read it.
A letter?
He dropped it off when he found out he didn't have much time left. Told me to give it to you long after he was gone. That's when he told you he was leaving town. He didn't want to burden you with his death, Chigusa-san. He wanted you to move on, fall in love again. And he knew that you'd probably think this was just another one of his lies. He said that part with a little smile. I can remember it clear as day.
Why didn't he tell me? He only had a few months left and we didn't even get to spend that time together. I wish I could have been there to support him. Yusaku, I miss you so much.
Chigusa. Are you crying?
No, of course not. I would never cry over an idiot like that. I was just faking it. Lying like he always did to me.
Uh-huh.
Please, I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me anymore.
Chigusa, there's no point hiding it. You can put on a brave face all you want, but I know you're hurting deep down. And think about it. Yusaku lied to you so you'd be happy. He knew he was dying, but told you one last lie to get you to move on and smile. So if you're gonna lie and say you're fine, the least you can do is smile while you say it. For Yusaku.
I'm not fine.
And that's okay. It's alright to cry, Chigusa. If you ask me, I don't think Yusaku would have wanted you to hide how you really feel.
Yusaku! Ooh. I have to thank you, Kiryu-san. If I hadn't met you today, I might never have come to terms with Yusaku's death.
Hey, you finally called me by the right name.
Yeah, I guess I did. I really put you through a lot today, huh?
What, that? It was nothing.
Thank you, though. You're an amazing person, Kiryu-san. I might even fall for you if I'm not careful. Oh, wait. I still have those engagement rings from earlier. Will you marry me, Kiryu-san? Just kidding. Another little lie, sorry. You didn't believe me, did you? Even so, I want you to have these. I don't need them anymore.
You got platinum engagement rings. Are you sure?
Yeah. Yusaku gave me something far more important than these rings today. And it's not just that. If I hang on to them, I don't think I'll ever find the strength to move on.
Alright. I'd be honored to take care of them for you.
Well, I should be going. Goodbye, Kiryu-san. Whee!
Maybe sometimes lying is the right thing to do. I don't know about that, Kiryu. I don't know if I agree with that sentiment. Actually, a tough conversation to have, or a tough thing to think about. Is it sometimes right to lie to protect someone else's feelings? Or should you always strive to tell the truth?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. You come here often? Because I don't think I've seen your face around here before. Oh, have we met before? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I really don't remember. Guess all these nights of drinking have taken their toll on me.
Pros and cons of getting drunk. Getting drunk will affect you in different ways, such as making the heat gauge easier to fill or causing your field of view to wobble during a game of darts. You can get rid of these effects by drinking coffee or sobering drinks, but it's probably better to avoid getting too drunk in the first place.
There's no ailment that alcohol can't cure. Drink every day and you'll be healthy as a horse.
I don't think that's how that works. It's not a drink a day keeps the doctor away. Okay. We can upgrade abilities. We are level 6 currently. Do we have any other level 1s that we want to unlock? There's a bunch of essence of ones that we could do for more heat moves to start off with. There's so many of these. Essence of self-destruction, essence of reversing. Alright, 4 more essence ofs, and then we can start saving for Tiger Drop. Tiger Drop is going to be like our first big purchase. And then we're going to Tiger Drop literally every one that we see. What am I going to do? Oh, this is the same. We're going to skip through this because we're not going to do this. I don't want to go talk to the hostesses. I have no interest in doing this, so we're going to skip it. Yeah, that's fine. We're not doing that. What's up here? Just calm down, okay? It's normal to feel crabby when you're hungry, because your brain speeds up the release of adrenaline as it tries to raise blood sugar. That's, very informative. In other words, there's a whole lot of adrenaline running through our systems right now, if you get what I'm saying. Something wrong? Huh? Oh, it's really nothing. Oh, okay, it's actually something, but I'll take care of it. Somehow. If you're sure. No, wait! Sorry, but I really do need some help here. What kind of help? You see, I was just about to deliver these guys their lunches. I work delivery part-time. Thing is, I crashed my bike. You know, totally wrecked the thing. Their lunches got wrecked too. Now I don't know what I'm gonna do. First of all, quit dragging random people into this. You sure know how to cause a scene, kid. But, wait. I'm sorry, buddy. Don't worry about this. No, don't go. Help me out here. Man, how do I keep getting dragged into these things? Are you really sure the lunches are ruined? I guess the rice is still pretty much edible, but the side dishes are a complete loss. And nobody wants a lunch of just rice, right? Sure, it's simple and zen and all that, but you gotta have side dishes. Obviously. Then why don't you go pick up some side dishes around here? It's gonna be expensive, but it's your responsibility after all. Oh, man, that is like the perfect idea. Why didn't I think of that? You're a genius, man. Good one, buddy. Alright, well, good luck. Thanks, man. Ow! Sorry, looks like I hurt my leg in that crash. Ouch! My leg must be broken. It hurts like hell when I put my weight on it. If it was broken, you couldn't stand up. Anyways, I really feel bad asking and all, but would you go get the food for me? Yeah, we can help him. It's fine. Guess I gotta see this through. Fine, kid. I'll help you out. Really? Dude, you mean it? This kid is just starting to get on my nerves. Hold on. Doing the surfer accent is like hurting my throat a little bit. What kind of lunch was it supposed to be? It was a curry lunch. Like I said, the rice is still okay, but the sauce is a mess. Curry, huh? So I guess that's what I should go look for then. Sorry, buddy. We really hate to put you out like this. Yeah, sorry about this, but could you make it quick? Yeah. Just wait here. Curry. I'm pretty sure there's a restaurant or something around here that has it. What even restaurants are around here? I don't think Conrye is gonna have it. Hey, what? Who even has curry? Matsuya? What the hell? Where do I get... It's not Kyushu. Conrad doesn't have curry, do they? I guess I can go check. I feel like that's the closest restaurant. I don't know where else I would go to get curry. Yeah, this is like Korean barbecue. Yep, no curry here. What restaurant would have a curry? Not Kyushu, not Smile Burger. Maybe Pronto? Watami? Sushi Ging? It's gotta be like one of these. I do not know which one it is, but it's gotta be one of these. What the shit? Oh, did I just start the... I think I just started something. I was not expecting that. Oh. Look, are we going in already? Majima got arrested.
Majima no Nisa. Majima no Nisa.
桐生ちゃん。
おい、どこへ行く？勝手に動くな。
何があったんだ？
うまいことはめられてしもた。これでしばらく身動きが取れへん。
誰にやられた？
大悟や。
なんだって？
堂島大悟や。
大悟が。
おい、勝手に話すな。そこの君も下がりなさい。公務執行妨害で逮捕するぞ。
急げや桐生ちゃん。全部の事件はつながっとる。25年前のやつも100億の事件も安子ちゃんのやつもや。
なんだと？
このままやと俺らの登場会が潰されてまう。それに今は安子ちゃんが危ない。お前しかおらん。あとは頼んだで。
Wait, what? Did it just end the chapter? I was not ready for the chapter to end. It's been a long time since I saved, too. Since the beginning of this chapter. Hopefully we didn't lock ourselves out of some of these sub-stories. Okay, well. Guess we'll find out. Daigo!
そうか。真島を逮捕したか。わかった。あ、冴島康子の捜索はもう手配済みだ。あとは例のファイルが今どこにあるか、それを探し出せ。あ、頼んだぞ。それじゃ。 あなたのご協力で真島を逮捕することができましたよ。これで真島組の邪魔が入らない。感謝します。さあ、あとはあなたがどう決断するか。それだけです。
数日前の上野清和会との抗争、それに5年前の100億事件、全てがあなた方によって仕組まれていたことだったとは、未だに信じられません。
だがそれが真実です。もう迷ってる時間はありませんよ、六代目。私はね、堂島さん、極道組織というのは社会の必要悪だと思っているんですよ。敗戦後、日本という国の復興を陰で支えてきたのは警察と極道です。それは間違いありません。我々警察は目に見える犯罪から一般人を守り、秩序を築いた。そして極道は目に見えない外敵を水際で叩き、この国を独立国家として成り立たせた。だからね、私は警察だけが正義だなどと言うつもりはありません。警察と極道は今の今まで常に表裏一体、共に同じ道を歩んできたのですから。だが時代は変わった。本来裏の顔であるはずのあなたたちは、組織が巨大化するにつれ本来の立場を忘れ、表の世界に出るようになった。金を稼ごうとする者も増えてきた。巨大な組織には金が必要だ。しかしそれでは何かとお互いに都合も悪い。だから私はそれを本来の形に修正したいだけなんです。あなたさえ良ければ上野清和会は責任を持って潰します。公の力を使ってきれいにね。裏を取り仕切る組織はあまり多くない方がいい。
その条件が荒いというわけですか？
ええ。この荒井を新たに若頭に昇進させて、我々との窓口にしてほしい。組織の運営は新井が取り仕切ります。あなたは六代目として東上会を守ることができる。どうでしょう。あなた方東上会としては本来敵であるはずの我々と手を組める。悪い話じゃないはずですが。
上野清和会はどうするつもりなんですか？
あの桂木という男がバカでないなら、おそらく彼らは彼らで動き出しているはずだ。私以外の警察上層部との取引の材料を確保するためにね。
材料？
25年ぶりの再会だな、冴島。
桂木。
年は取ったがその目は変わらないな。
なんでお前がここにおるんや。
話すのも面倒なくらいいろいろあってね。ま、あんたもいろいろ真島さんから聞かされただろ
う。お前の目的は何なんや。俺のこと拉致して何になるんや。
まあ心配するな。すぐにあんたを殺そうってわけじゃない。あんたにはまだ生きていてもらうよ。
どうせ殺すんやったら早よやれ。こないにまどろっこしいことして時間使うぐらいやったらいっそ死んだ方がマシや。
ほほう、随分と潔いな。覚悟はできていると。
当たり前じゃボケが。俺は死刑囚や。25年前のあの日18人も殺した時から覚悟はできとる。
18人殺したね。
何がおかしいんじゃ。
あんたは何にも知らなかったのか。あの25年前の事件。お前は誰一人殺してない。
何言うとるんや。
俺なんだよ、18人殺したのは。お前は誰一人殺すことすらできなかった。ただの間抜けだ。
どういうことや。どういうことなんや桂木。説明せえ。
まあそのことは後でゆっくり教えてやるよ。時間はたっぷりあるからな。
何する気や。
俺としたことがちょっと計画が狂ってしまってね。最初は警察とつるんでこの上に立ってるビルをいただくつもりだったんだが、予定を変更せざるを得なくなったんだよ。荒井って男のせいでね。
荒井やと。荒井って木戸の兄貴分。どういうことや。
まあ事情はゆっくり話すとして、あんたとあんたの妹さんにはまた協力してもらうよ。
妹やと。お前安子をどうするつもりや。
おっと、まだそんな元気があるのか。安心しろ。あんたたちは今の俺たちの生命線だ。殺しはしないさ。あんたたちと例のファイル、それに有り余るほどの軍資金さえ手に入れれば宗像など用なしだ。どうだ、金の方は準備できたのか。
ええ。スカイファイナンスの隠し金庫にあった現金1000億、無事強奪に成功しました。
お前は。
お久しぶりです、冴島さん。
Oh, the twists are coming out now. Majima-san said Yasuko-san's in danger. I have a bad feeling about this. Better get back to New Serena and make sure she's okay. Can I still do the other sub-stories while we're here? No. Oh yeah, I need to go back to the Yoshida batting center too. Let's see if this place has curry. Oh, purchase to go. This is our curry. Hopefully all I need is one. Let's see if we can still complete this right now. Give that guy a wide berth. Let's see if we can slip past that guy too. That doesn't seem to be very aggressive. The enemies aren't like coming after us. Did I miss where I was supposed to go for that? Yeah, it was the next one over, I think. At least we get the good jazz music back. Oh no, they're gone! Okay. I guess we can't do it right now. We just have to hurry back to Yakuza. Well, let's go. No, no, no. Damn it. Ah, it's fine. There's a bicycle right next to me. That's a cool heat move. I didn't even know I could do that. Magnetized metal? Why would I even want that? I guess maybe I can make a weapon out of it. Speaking of which, we still have like the blow-up doll weapon that we could make all the way from back in the beginning of the game that we have to make at some point. I do want to make that because I've never made it before. I'm curious what it is. What the hell am I doing? I'm lost. There we go. What the? Date-san? Date-san? Date-san! Ugh. Good. Looks like he's coming too. Date-san. Huh? Oh, Kiryu. What happened? Are you okay? I think so. Guess I just blacked out or something. You sure you're okay? My head's still fuzzy as all heck, but yeah, I'll be fine. You remember what happened? Well, you and I had that chat outside, then I came back in to keep Yasuko company while you were gone. Next thing I knew, I was waking up on the floor to you screaming. You don't remember anything else? Wait, now that you mention it, Yasuko-san poured us a couple drinks when I stepped back in. Drinks? You think there's a chance she drugged you? Can't rule out the possibility. They're still on the counter if you want to have a sip for yourself. I think I'll pass. Anyway, do you have any idea where Yasuko-san might have gone? Not a clue, sorry. Damn it. Look, I'm sorry. I was ready to throw down if some thugs barged in and tried to take her away, but I didn't think Yasuko-san herself would be the one fighting me. And it's not your fault, Date-san. Guess I should probably get looking for her, though. I'll be back. Wait, Kiryu! I'm coming too! No, I need you to stay here in case she comes back. This is probably the safest place in town at this point. Right. Well, good luck out there. Thanks. I'll be back soon. Okay. I guess we're heading back out to look for Yasuko. Find Yasuko. No way but forward. Gotta get to Yasuko-san and fast. Guess we'll just run around town until we see her. Actually, I'm getting kind of tired. Okay, never mind. Wait, is that... I guess we'll follow her for now. Unless she takes us by a save point. There she is again. Where is she going? She's going near a save point, which is good for me. Damn it, looks like I lost her. There. What are you doing, Yasuko? Why are you running like that? The Kamurocho Guard? What the hell is that? You superheroes or something? No more. Huh? What the? Hey, that's enough. Seeing weak fools like you trying to act big just pisses me off. And who the hell are you, old man? You best stay the fuck out of our business. So weaklings like you picking on even weaker guys is called business now? Sounds like a pretty shitty business to me. What did you say? I don't know who you think you are, Gramps, but you're fixing to get a lesson in the art of ass-kicking. And we'll see who'll be teaching whom. This old man is actually pretty funny. Alright then, let the lesson start. Shut it and fight already. Unlike you guys, picking on small fry isn't my thing, so I'll make this quick and painful. Come on. Alright, enough back and forth. Let's just fight already. How many times will he let me do this? Well, apparently until he's done. You think you're gonna get away with this, man? There are no consequences for stepping on insects like you. Ha! You don't know who you're messing with. You just made enemies of the Kamurocho Aqua Devils. The rest of our team is already on the lookout for your ass. You ain't getting off easy. Team? What the hell you mean team? You mean gang? I heard that you helped one of our members. Oh, you're Kiryu-san. I had a feeling it was you. So you're back in town? And you are? Oh, how rude of me. I am Akaishi from the Kamurocho Guard. We volunteer our efforts in order to maintain peace and order in Kamurocho. I had no idea I'd be meeting such a legend when I woke up this morning. I've heard so many things about you. It's an honor. I would like to offer you something as thanks for helping us out. Don't need it. I just didn't want to see that go any further. By the way, who were those guys? A gang with growing influence in the area. A gang, huh? For the most part, things were relatively quiet when you were here. But after you left, young gangs like that began to multiply. They don't like what we do and take every chance they get to take us down. We've been trying to reason with them, but to no avail. We're still too small to carry out any real preventative measures. I see. You guys have your work cut out for you. We'll do anything to make the city we love a better place, but honestly, times in Kamurocho are tough. Either way, this isn't good, Kiryu-san. What you just did back there made you a target as well. It would appear so, but that's nothing for you to worry about. I don't plan on bothering them, but I don't plan to forgive them either if they try to start something with me. And if they learn their lesson after I'm through, it's better business for you, right? You have a point there, but we were the reason the fight even started. Let us assist you, Kiryu-san. Assist me? Are you suggesting that we fight together? I don't think that's necessary. I see. Okay then. How about letting me pay you for helping to get rid of that gang? Pay me? No, sorry. I don't feel good about taking money from volunteers. But I appreciate the offer. No, please. We get funding for our activities from various places. I had planned to use it to hire some professionals, actually. But I think you alone are equal to a dozen infantry troopers. Please help us, Kiryu-san. Alright. If you insist, I guess I'll accept the offer. Thank you. After today, you're bound to see more of the gang come out and target you. Please be careful. Until next time.